I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be is complicated. Family, welcome to the channel. The channel is called MrbiscuitSpeaks. If it's your first time here, this is not just a reaction channel. Those who subscribe know that what we do is we try to unpack the insights and the epiphanies that are hidden within the music and see if they can provide tools to us to use in our daily lives. So if that's what you're here for, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much, and let's get back to the video.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be is complicated. That is a crazy bar. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. It's a brave thing to say. I mean, a lot of times we meet somebody and we think, oh, you know, they will change. They'll change in these little areas because of me. I will change them and, you know, they'll change me in little subtle ways and we'll like live happily ever after. But to admit up front, like, look, we try to change each other. And while you're trying to change me, I'm remaining stable. And while I'm trying to change you, I'm remaining stable. This isn't working, right? We never change at the end of the day. What does your love look like? I'm wondering what that means.
What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? As much as I do want to love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took.
Guys, listen to me. As a lyricist, you have to respect this young man, Token. Token isn't playing around at all. Even when he's telling a story, which he clearly is, he says, your house had a gate and mine had instigate, right? Like the gate and the gate double entendre and the irony of saying what you had in security, my version of that was chaos, and using gate and instigate and that. Yeah, man, like Token is one of those guys. I was really excited when Token decided to feature Ren, and it's interesting that they kind of chose this topic.
As much as I do want to love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard Dad say I love you with Mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You want to know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn. I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man.
Wow.
I grew up afraid to
He said, my manager is going to teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. So, I mean, he's at this point, I mean, Token is so successful, right? And he's been that for a little while. I mean, he's had bars for a very long time. But look, I mean, he's saying like the people around me who have the capacity to make me a better person sometimes are too interested in the analytics and the metrics. So that's a deep line as well. But I'm understanding now that what does your love look like has nothing to do with the love languages. Like I went into this assuming that, you know, what does your love look like means, you know, what is your love language? Is it physical touch? Is it words of affirmation? Is it gift giving? You're familiar with the love languages. But he's not talking about that, is he? He's saying, what does your love look like? Which means, what did love look like for you when you were a kid? How were you introduced to love? How were you raised to understand love, the boundaries and yeah. What does your love look like? I'm gonna take it back just a little bit, guys.
to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man.
Right.
I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me.
See, and I'm just what I should be isn't saying that I'm perfect, right? I had so many confusions when I first heard the chorus. When he's saying I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be, he's not saying I'm perfect as I am. He's saying I am the result of something real, right? The universe didn't make a mistake, even if my parents did, right? I am the accurate result of what I saw. And that is what causes me to have this, these perspectives, these tendencies, right? That's really a brilliant chorus. The whole chorus is a bar.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that has colored my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the...
So a couple of things. First of all, salute to Token for actually deciding to sing while sitting next to Rin, right? That to me shows that there was a lot of urgency in this song from Token's perspective, right? Because Rin is clearly the more superior singer, right? But if you're going to sing a song while sitting next to Stevie Wonder, right, or somebody who's a super elite vocalist, you're really, really channeling a lot of inner pain in order to do that. And I appreciate Token for taking that step. But Rin brings up therapy here, right? I love that that second verse, Rin deciding to say, I've been going to therapy lately. Like, you got to realize that even though you're just who you should be as a result of your past, it doesn't mean that you can't change. It doesn't mean that you can't get in touch with past traumas and become a better person, right?
And the fact made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes. Pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood, a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created, and I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress.
That is powerful. So he's seeing love, right? Remember, the parents say they love each other, and he's watching this dynamic between them of arguing and fighting and infidelity and return and infidelity again and forgiveness. So he's seeing what love is supposed to be. And then he gets this quick lesson, right? He gets his dad's words of like, hey, you know what? I love you and I always love you, but I got to get out of here for whatever reason, right? Man, I'm telling you, kids learn more from what they observe than from the lessons you teach with your mouth, right? With it's so much more to actually live the example than to try to communicate it verbally, right? Wow.
I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new man. Strong for my sis and my mum at a loose end. Right. But moving through the confusion, my born new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating you, but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you needed help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Right. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it.
Listen. I completely identify with what Token just said. This has been an issue earlier in my own marriage and in my dating life before I got married. When I get angry, I don't get loud. And a lot of people mistake that for a lack of passion. I just heard Token say the same thing. It's like, yo, you think that it's not passion. But I can see, you got to understand, some of us had a childhood where we saw yelling and screaming, and we saw what that leads to. And so we have a hypersensitivity to that kind of thing, right? When voices get loud, I immediately shut it down. That's the only time that I will actually raise my voice is when someone else is raising theirs. I don't want it to get to that point. That was just a huge line, and I know that it's true. Right? It's like certain bars you just know from experience. Yeah, that one is one that someone is actually living through. You know what I mean? I deeply appreciate Token for that.
See more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
That was fire. Absolute fire. I wish Token and Ren would do more tracks. Because I think that they're both, look, as a lyricist, as a competitive lyricist, I know that both Ren and Token are competitive lyricists. And I just would like to see what would happen if they would both go out on like a small EP. I would love to see it.